Take 37 and go. Okay, not really. I'm too lazy for all that mess, y'all. But guess what? I'm here to show you one of my favorite things, and it's so easy to do. We're going to make a bag out of a t-shirt, and I'm using toddler t-shirts because I want a really small bag. And I'm going to tell you, if this was stain-free and able to be passed on to somebody else, I would not be using it. I don't encourage you to use a nice clean t-shirt that somebody else can get years of good use out of. This one seems to have some, oh, I lost it in the camera, some hot glue or something on it right here that I cannot get off. So I'm going to turn it into a bag because, hey, what else? Throw it away? No. And, oh, bonus points, y'all get to see me with makeup on tonight and earrings. Okay, so it's not a lot of makeup. I don't ever wear a lot of makeup. I'm kind of lazy like that too. But anyway, so I'm going to tell you how to make your little t-shirt into a bag. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cut off the sleeve. So I'm going to try to watch my scissors rather than the camera here. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm more worried about slicing a finger off than about making sure it looks perfect. Now, this sleeve, it's a pretty small piece of material, but it's still big enough to do something with. So I'm going to put that over to the side because I don't like to waste much, y'all. And I'll show you in a minute. Actually, I'll show you right now. Show you my scrap bag over here that I've been adding to for quite a while. This is my scraps. And if you can see in there, these are all like little bitty ribbons of stuff. Oops. Hey, the bigger piece got in there somehow. Look at that. That's black snake skin. Anyway, it's mostly little bitty ribbons of stuff that aren't much good for anything. And I do actually, at least occasionally, oops, let's get y'all back right side up. That's going to make for a funny video. Alright now, that's going to make, let's see, I use those scraps to add to my stuffing in a teddy bear or something like that. It gives it a little bit extra firmness rather than the squishy stuffing. Plus it uses up all those little scraps and stuff. Currently collecting for my brother. He wants to stuff an entire beanbag with them. So we'll see how that works out. And I'm sure that I will eventually let y'all know. But it may take me a while to get there because I don't throw away very much. So, like I said, I've been collecting that stuff, well, maybe since I started about a year ago, and I've got other bags that have thicker pieces, like I could probably use this right now. It's not a big piece, it's still a pretty thin piece, a little too thin to make an actual headband for sale, but it works just fine when I end up in here without a headband. I can't believe it. I went all day without a headband today, y'all. And my hair is getting so long for me, at least for the past year or so. It's driving me nuts. So next time you see me, I might have a shorter do again. Alright, sorry about that. Little rabbit trail there. I don't do that very often. Just ask my mom. Here is the other sleeve, and I like to cut on the inside of the seam just because it creates a smoother edge there. And I might be missing the inside of that seam back there. We'll see when I'm done. Alright, put that aside. Now we're going to cut the neck here, and I like to fold it over so it creates a pretty even cut. And I'm going to cut and kind of try to square up my neck and make it about where the, maybe a little bit higher than where the sleeve ends, but I like to square it up a little bit so you can see a nice opening when we go to open this bag up. And the good thing about knit is it doesn't unravel. Yeah, see, that'll be a nice sized opening there and still give me enough straps. So then I'm going to turn this inside out, and you can, if you're going to sew this on a regular machine, you're going to want to cut this band off too, or if you want to leave it, leave it. It's your bag, right? And I like to cut the tags off just because they bother me. So I've got my serger set up, and it's just going to go ahead and cut that whole band off for me, so I don't have to do that. And I'm actually going to start up here a little ways and make kind of a rounded bottom. It's going to be loud for just a minute while I get this done. Told you. So, always cut off, if you're using a serger, cut off enough of a tail that you can tease out a little bit of this. And really, I've got my serger set up right now to do a rolled hem instead of a serged edge, but it works just fine for what I'm doing. And in theory, nobody needs to see these stitches anyway, right? Okay, so once your bag is done, just flip it back out, and you have a convenient little bag. I'll take this to the farmer's market with me and put small produce in it, like some peaches or something like that, and I can put one handle through the other one and just carry a little bag on my wrist like that if I want to. I've made some bigger ones of these already tonight that I can put more things in. If I want to go get a dozen ears of corn, then I've got this big bag that would fit a dozen ears of corn. But it keeps me from using all those plastic bags, even around the farmer's market. I see way too many of them. So that's my tip for the night. And if you see me at the farmer's market here in a couple of weeks, when it's my week again, I'm going to have a few of these out there for sale. So stop by and get your own. Thanks.